Get ready for non-stop combat sports action. Charles Johnson is calling out top contenders, and we've got all the details on who he wants next. Then, Tai Tuivasa is fighting to save his career at UFC Perth. Can he stop the skid? Plus, Kevin Vallejos is on a mission for revenge, eyeing a dream matchup to avenge his only MMA loss. And we're breaking down the biggest winners and losers from UFC Vegas 114. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
I want to test myself against him. UFC flyweight contender Charles Johnson is riding high after his latest win, and he's already got his sights set on his next challenge. Fresh off a victory over Bruno Silva, Johnson isn't shying away from tough matchups, explicitly calling out either the grappling prowess of Asu Almabayev or the striking intensity of Brandon Royval. Johnson sees these fights as the perfect opportunity to showcase his growth, particularly his improved wrestling defense, which he struggled with in the past. He believes a win over Almabayev, who defeated Alex Perez, the man who beat Johnson, would be a significant statement. Alternatively, Johnson recalls a close fight with Royval from their LFA days, suggesting a rematch now would be an incredible spectacle for fans given both fighters' advancements. Johnson's confidence is palpable, especially after his win over Silva, which he felt he dominated despite a split decision. He's eager for whatever comes next and ready to prove he belongs at the top. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we head down under for a fighter desperate to turn his career around. Can Bam Bam bounce back? Popular heavyweight Tai Tuivasa is set to return to the octagon at UFC Perth, desperately looking to end a grueling 6-fight losing streak. After a spectacular 5-fight win streak that had him on the cusp of title contention, Tuivasa has fallen on hard times, most recently dropping a decision to Taliesin Teixeira. Now, he'll face Sean Sheriff, who is also looking to get back on track with both of his UFC fights ending in knockout losses. This matchup is personal for Tuivasa, as it takes place in his home country of Australia. The UFC Perth card is stacked, featuring Jack Della Maddalena in the main event and flyweight contender Steve Erceg facing Tim Elliott. Also on the card, Junior Tafa will look to get back in the win column against Kevin Christian. With his back against the wall, all eyes are on Tuivasa to see if he can recapture his explosive form and stop the skid in front of his home crowd. But the action doesn't stop there, as we spotlight a fighter aiming to avenge his sole career defeat. Get ready for a featherweight showdown that could redefine a division. Avenge and ascend. UFC featherweight contender Kevin Vallejos made a thunderous statement at UFC Vegas 114, delivering a swift first-round knockout over veteran Josh Emmett. Vallejos, now riding a 7-fight win streak, including 3 consecutive victories in the UFC, is making it clear he's a force to be reckoned with. While he respects Emmett's legendary status, Vallejos is focused on his own development, aiming to refine his skills for future challenges. He's not afraid to take on any opponent the UFC offers, but his eyes are firmly set on the division's elite. Vallejos has specifically mentioned a desire to face top contenders like Yair Rodriguez or Brian Ortega. However, the matchup that truly ignites his competitive spirit is a rematch with Gene Silva, the only fighter to hand Vallejos a professional loss. Vallejos hopes Silva captures the featherweight title, creating the perfect opportunity for a championship rematch and a chance to claim the belt that has eluded him. For now, Vallejos is living the dream, taking it one fight at a time, with his sights set on UFC gold. Who else is making waves in the octagon? We're dissecting the biggest takeaways from last night's fights. UFC Vegas 114 delivered fireworks, and we're breaking down the night's biggest winners and losers. Kevin Vallejos was an absolute demolition machine, obliterating Josh Emmett with a stunning first-round TKO. This dominant performance extends Vallejos' impressive win streak to 7, solidifying his status as a rising star who could soon crack the top 10. On the women's side, Gillian Robertson continued her ascent, earning a crucial unanimous decision win over former title contender Amanda Lemos. This victory pushes Robertson closer to a potential top 5 ranking and keeps her undefeated streak alive. Meanwhile, Josh Emmett is facing a grim reality, now having lost 3 of his last 4 fights. The ease with which Vallejos dispatched him raises serious questions about Emmett's future in the sport. With a division brimming with talent, Emmett has a steep climb ahead if he chooses to continue. We're diving deep into what these outcomes mean for the fighters and their respective divisions. That's all the fight news for now, but stick around for a rapid-fire recap. We're hitting you with the top stories one last time before you go. What a night of combat sports. Charles Johnson is eyeing rematches with Asu Almabayev or Brandon Royval. Tai Tuivasa faces a must-win situation at UFC Perth against Sean Sharaff. Kevin Vallejos is hunting for revenge after his sole loss, setting his sights on Gene Silva. And at UFC Vegas 114, Kevin Vallejos dominated Josh Emmett, while Gillian Robertson climbed the strawweight rankings. Don't miss another second of the action. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.